Welcome to Autovelocity, where we bring you stories about legendary machines, weapons and vehicles that shaped history. Today we are taking a closer look at the HGM-25A Titan IA missile system introduced in 1959 that became one of the first intercontinental ballistic missiles fielded by the United States. The Titan I was a massive step in missile technology and played a key role during the height of the Cold War. Its introduction marked America's entry into the era of long-range nuclear deterrence and set the foundation for future missile development programs. The HGM-25A Titan I was the first multistage intercontinental ballistic missile deployed by the United States Air Force. It was developed to extend the reach of American nuclear capabilities beyond what earlier systems like the Atlas missile could offer. The Titan I featured a two-stage liquid-fueled rocket system which gave it impressive range and striking power. The first stage used powerful LR-87 engines fueled by liquid oxygen and kerosene, while the second stage used an LR-91 engine which provided the extra thrust needed to deliver its warhead over thousands of miles. This design allowed the Titan I to reach ranges of more than 6,000 miles, putting almost any target within striking distance during the Cold War. In terms of size, the Titan I was enormous. The missile stood about 98 feet tall with a diameter of 10 feet and weighed over 100 tons when fully fueled. This massive structure carried a nuclear warhead with a yield of around 3.75 megatons, making it one of the most powerful weapons of its time. The missile was stored underground in hardened silos, and when it was ready for launch it had to be lifted to the surface using an elevator system where it was fueled and prepared for ignition. Though this process took some time, the underground silos gave the Titan I greater survivability against a potential enemy attack. One of the biggest technological achievements of the HGM-25A Titan I was its guidance system, which relied on an inertial navigation design. This allowed the missile to strike targets with much higher accuracy than previous systems. The Titan I's guidance system was designed to ensure that even from thousands of miles away it could deliver its nuclear warhead to its intended target with devastating effectiveness. This combination of range, power and accuracy made it one of the most advanced missile systems of its generation. Despite its capabilities, the Titan I also had limitations. Because it was liquid-fueled, it required fueling before launch, which delayed its readiness compared to later solid-fueled missiles. This vulnerability meant that although the Titan I was effective, it was soon replaced by more advanced systems like the Titan II, which used storable propellants and faster launch capabilities. Nonetheless, the Titan I was a critical milestone in missile technology because it proved the concept of underground silo-based missiles and multistage design that would define the future of America's nuclear arsenal. The Titan I was deployed at several missile bases across the United States in the early 1960s. Each site had multiple silos, command centers, and crews ready to operate around the clock. These bases represented a visible sign of America's determination to maintain a strong deterrent during one of the most tense periods in history. While the Titan I's operational service lasted only a few years, it played an important role in strengthening the country's defense posture and gave engineers valuable lessons that shaped the development of more advanced missiles in the decades that followed. From a historical perspective, the HGM-25A Titan I holds a unique place. It symbolized the transition from early missile concepts to a more mature intercontinental strike capability and highlighted the rapid pace of technological advancement in the Cold War era. Although the missile was phased out by 1965, its impact on military strategy and missile development cannot be underestimated. It served as a foundation for future generations of intercontinental ballistic missiles and space launch vehicles, as many of the technologies pioneered in the Titan program were later adapted for civilian space exploration. The Titan I is remembered not only as a weapon but also as a technological marvel. Its engineering pushed the boundaries of what was possible in the 1950s and 1960s, and its legacy lives on in modern missile and rocket designs. Even today, former Titan I missile sites still exist as historical reminders of an era when the world stood on the edge of nuclear confrontation and innovation in missile technology became a matter of survival. This was a detailed look at the HGM-25A Titan I from 1959, exploring its specs, features and historical importance. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more about historic weapons systems and legendary machines, make sure you hit that subscribe button and support our channel Autovelocity. Thank you for watching, and we will see you again with more incredible stories only on Autovelocity.